Good late afternoon or early evening for some of you guys. Hope you guys are doing well, and we've got another training camp update. Again, mostly concerning injuries because that's what is starting to matter. We are very close to it being the only thing that really matters, honestly. We've seen enough good things from almost every player on this team to feel like we've got at least a good amount of our ducks in order going into this season here. So, going to go through some of the injury related stuff first. Good news and bad news today. First, let's start with some good news. Jordan Brooks. He was indeed doing contact drills today. Less than 8 months after tearing his ACL, and he's not even wearing a brace on his right knee, which is pretty amazing. So, shout out to Jordan Brooks. He's apparently, Pete Carroll has already kind of broken the bottle on the side of his head and said he's going to play week one. He's already christened him a week one player. Now, that'll feel a lot different in 18 days if he's actually playing. And just because he's playing doesn't mean he's starting or playing a lot. But he will supposedly be physically capable of playing NFL level football for week one. So, good news there. Jordan Brooks is on schedule. Also, Kenneth Walker was a full go. This isn't really new news, but it speaks to the fact that it looks like he's staying up there, right? He got there, he got up to full health, and he's staying at full health. So I don't know if we're going to see him against Green Bay. Greg Bell in this tweet says that he doesn't think it's worth playing him in Green Bay. That's probably correct. Either way, though, there's nothing to worry about with him in the regular season, it looks like. So I don't know if he's actually 100%. Is any football player ever really 100%? I don't know. But he is in a good state right now, and that's all you can ask for. So, good news there as well. One key player and one semi-key player look like they are ready to go when there was definitely some level of concern they wouldn't be. Now, on the more negative side, well, first of all, no Witherspoon, although that was expected at this point. I think it's already kind of been said that Witherspoon's going to get back in pads next week. So that's not really new news. However, Jamal Adams did not come off the PUP today. Carroll yesterday said a couple of times that Adams was likely to come off the PUP today, and if he didn't come off the PUP today, he would come off it tomorrow. So, a lot of eyes going to be on the Seahawks practice tomorrow, the Thursday practice, to see if that ends up coming to fruition. And if it doesn't, people are definitely going to start pounding down on that panic button. So, I don't know what happened, but Carroll did say that it was either going to be today or tomorrow. So, I don't think this is anything earth-shattering. I don't think this is anything that's really terrible. But obviously, there's going to be a lot of eyes on Jamal Adams tomorrow. And if he doesn't come off, you have to ask, did he have a setback? Did something go wrong? You do the math. He's got a chance to play week one. He really does. I don't know if he will, but he could. And every day he misses not off the PUP makes that less likely. So there is a little bit of a race against the clock for these guys. It looks like Brooks has the clock beaten, but Adams and Witherspoon, they're still trying to beat that clock. So, 18 days left. Hope it happens. A few more guys sitting out practice today included Abe Lucas, who, that would be a significant one. He's now missed 2 practices in a row, as has Cody Thompson and Jonathan Sutherland. So, Sutherland, I think he's 50-50 to make the team. Maybe not, actually, maybe more like 30-70. And then there's a really good chance he makes the practice squad if he doesn't make the 53-man. But that wouldn't be a big deal, obviously. Cody Thompson might actually be a little bit of a deal because we've got some receiver injuries right now. But Abe Lucas is obviously the big one. The implication from the team so far is that whatever it is isn't that big of a deal. So my current understanding is that Abe Lucas is going to be fine. Some little bit of good news here, though. Matt Landers was somebody who did get back out on the field after getting dinged up a handful of days ago. So Matt Landers, a guy who has something to play for, something to really prove in this preseason game, has a chance to play in it now. So Matt Landers coming back, that's nice. I don't think he's making this roster either way because he's just not ready, but these preseason reps are going to help. So good for him. But yeah, Abe Lucas, we need to definitely get a little clarity there. Hopefully he's out there tomorrow for the practice, and this is just a minor thing. And again, that's the implication the team has given us so far. Joey Hunt was also out today. It was his first missed practice. Now, Joey Hunt, that one doesn't really matter. I think that a lot of people don't even know he's on the team, and a lot of the people who know he's on the team don't want him on the team because they remember Joey Hunt. However, Jaron Reed also was out today, so that's more significant for sure. Again, they didn't really say what the issue was, which indicates it's very minor, and he should be back out there soon. Not like he really needs to play in this last preseason game anyway, so it doesn't seem like anything that's actually going to affect us, but definitely something to monitor as we move closer to the actual real season. However, there is a little bit of good news baked in here. Oluwatimi returned to take second team center snaps. So we lost Joey Hunt, but we got back the guy that we actually want anyway. So, hey, I'll take that trade any day of the week. So Oluwatimi's back out there. If he's practicing today, then you got to believe he's going to be able to get out there against the Packers and play. So I'm going to call that some real nice news. Joey Hunt, there's no way he makes this team, and I don't think he's making this practice squad. So Oluwatimi coming back is worth a heck of a lot more than Joey Hunt exiting. So the only other really injury adjacent note would just be the fact that for whatever reason, this could just be a one day kind of a one-off thing. Artie Burns was actually working with the first team defense because of the injuries. So I don't know if that's an indication that we're going to try to keep Artie Burns or not, because he has played well so far in camp, and he did get graded very well in the preseason game. So maybe Artie Burns is really part of the future plans here. I don't know. But the fact that he's working with the first team defense is certainly a vote in his favor. I don't know if we got room for him, but there are a couple stragglers that I put on the 53-man roster that I don't think anybody would shed a tear about if we let them go in favor of a guy like Artie Burns, even if Artie Burns would only be sticking around for a few weeks while we sort out some of this injury stuff. So that's about it for the injury updates. A little bit of good news, a little bit of bad news. But tomorrow's kind of the big day, I think, for Jamal Adams. If he comes off, then people are going to be feeling pretty good about where that's headed. But if he doesn't, I know people are going to be panicking a little bit heading into the weekend. On-field stuff, the main thing that people were talking about coming out of this training camp session, and this is perfect because of the circumstances, Jake Bobo, he made multiple big plays. Brady Henderson has the tweet here kind of describing it, but everybody was tweeting about it. I saw it from Corbin. I saw it from Greg Bell. I saw it from Condota. They were all talking about Jake Bobo making some crazy good catches and awesome plays, diving catch off a tipped pass. And this is his time to shine. There is a very real possibility that Jake Bobo is our number 3 receiver when the season starts against the Rams in 18 days. So we are going to need him to do something. Maybe not a lot, but we're going to need him to do something. And he has done well, generally speaking, this offseason. And he seems like he's picking it up even more now that we actually need him a little bit. So that's the main positive takeaway from camp today. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to get out of here. Catch you on stream later tonight. Go Hawks.